All right, back with another one. Doing things a little bit different this time though. So instead of bidding on a storage auction online, I happened to find one for sale on Facebook Marketplace. This lady was wanting 750 and I got her talked down to 600. She was not comfortable being on camera. So you're just gonna kind of see the product as it comes out of the car. This is probably the first load of at least 3. I tried to get as much of the most valuable stuff back as I could, but the big thing that I missed and I couldn't get back this time, and I hope it comes back next time, is I got a Yukon roll cart, like a 4-drawer roll cart full of tools. And I mean, just tons of tools. She plugged everything in, made sure it worked. I mean, that thing's probably been in there for a little while. So $600 and multiple trips of tools, plumbing equipment, cement leveler. That little guy right there is a vacuum chamber. Didn't even know nothing about that till today. A couple of pack outs, which they are Husky pack outs, nothing too expensive. I'm gonna set the camera up as I unload, and we'll pull something out cool. I'll show you. We'll say this, it is kind of disappointing knowing that you're buying something and there's no chance of finding like that secret item that's hidden in the storage unit. But at the same time, I know I can make a profit on this one, so I went ahead and did it. I also, so you've seen my mom and probably the storage unit, there was the $10 flip. She sometimes buys them on and off, so we split this one, 300 each. And how we'll do that is as we sell stuff. So say I sell that drill for 150, we'll each split 75 right off the rip, and we won't count any money till we have the unit paid back. But 300 each, I think we'll probably have our money back this week. Oh, another update. The detail unit you guys just seen last, I ended up selling all of the product. I didn't get to sell it all together in one lump sum like I was hoping for 700. I split it out to 3 different customers. The first one was 150. The second one was 110. The last one took the rest of the product for 440. So I still hit my $700. And I still have a pair. If you remember in the very beginning of that video, there was the spiky blue shoes. We have those to sell still, so definitely made a good profit on that unit. That stuff doesn't happen every time, but I'm gonna set you up here and you're just gonna kind of watch as I unload. So first things first, I do have this inverter. It looks like it's never been hooked up. I gotta look up this Jupiter to see what it is and what it runs. But one thing I did find, these are vintage Allied diamond tipped hole saws. The guy, he was a concrete layer, but he also worked for a pool company. He passed away last year, so the widow was just getting rid of everything. So these would use to cut holes through glass of pools. A lot of those glass tiles you'll see in the showers of some people's homes. A lot of people put them in their pools also, and they might need a hole cut for a jet or anything like that, and that's what these are. Seems to be almost a complete set, so looking these up, they're anywhere from $100 to $250. And then just, I'm gonna have so much hardware to sell. I have noticed there's been a couple of units I bought where I have power tools or I have hand tools or hardware. This stuff sells way faster than sitting on a designer bag. So when I was looking through everything she had, I'm gonna post some pictures that I took as I was taking pictures of everything. And I'm gonna make multiple parts of this video as I bring things in and out. So this might not get posted this week. I'm gonna try my best. This is the week of the 21st of April. I'm gonna try to start posting this stuff as soon as I pull it out the Jeep, take it over here, post it. A lot of the stuff I haven't even gone through, like just empty containers. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of those, but heck, if I get $1 or $2 each, my prediction right now is we're gonna make about $2,500 off this unit. So we'll see where we hit off that, and I might even add that in on a later video, because it's going to take me a while to move this stuff. By far the biggest unit I've ever bought. So bear with me, stay tuned, hit that like and subscribe button. As of today, we're at 150 subscribers. That's getting closer to that 500 mark. It's growing faster than I expect, so if we can keep it up, we'll be giving away that coach purse as soon as we hit that 150 mark. Or, I'm sorry, as soon as we hit that 500 subscriber mark. Alright, let's see what else we got in here, because I didn't even see everything. Brittany grabbed a lot of this stuff and put it up, so we're just going to put it over here and start posting. Bottom portion of the pack out showed you the hammer drill. It works. Probably gonna post that for about 150. When they're in good shape used, they're going for like 220. This has a battery, no charger. It's been used, you can tell. So figure 150 bucks. This is Black & Decker, but this is actually their dragster line, which is a little bit better than just Black & Decker you can buy at Big Lots. It's a belt sander. Don't know what we're posting that for yet. They did have a ton of Ryobi tools, but no batteries. So I have a skill saw, old school plug-in. I do have this 1 HP by Ryobi. I am under the assumption this is a grease gun or something. It might be a Dremel tool. It kind of looks like a Dremel on the end. So it might be that. Like I said, no batteries, so these are gonna kind of be cheaper tools we sell. These did make me excited. I got another one right here. These are older Craftsman bottle jacks. Even used, these are going like 50 bucks, and I got 2 of them, so we're starting to make our money back here. Now, a lot of this I had not gone through when we were standing there. Tons of just random tools, like that's a beat up tape measure. I'll probably keep that myself. Just a bag of hand tools. Belt sanding paper in here. I know what this is because I was a detailer. That's a drill brush. There's multiple of those. Lots of sandpapers in this one. And drywall mud trowel. Speaking of vintage, this is a Central Machinery 6-inch grinding wheel. I would assume that's going to be at least 40 bucks. So like I said, this was a new one for me. It's got a air pump, stainless steel container with a lid on top that seals. So this is a vacuum chamber. Never heard of anything like it until today. She said what her late husband used it for was he made his own pool balls. So you'd paint your ball, you'd put the epoxy on it. It may not be perfectly round at that time, so you actually put it in this vacuum chamber, sucks all the air pressure out, and it just sits there and spins the balls around and around. I've seen stone tumblers from what she was saying, I'm gathering it's about the same concept as a stone tumbler. It just keeps running it around and around with some sand in there, and it eventually just makes the ball perfectly spherical. And I don't have any idea what this is gonna sell for, but hopefully at least 30 bucks. Pretty sure this is the case for the hammer drill. I did not look in it when I was there, so we're gonna find out if there's anything in here. Oh, there is some tools in here still. And it says heavy duty electrical hammer drill. So, back to tools. I mean, 100-foot tape measures, chalk lines, levels, air chucks, multiple tools. I don't think there's power tools in this. No, just a bag full of hardware, a box of just random wires. I do have a wire stripper, so if I can't find anything that's worth saving, like video game or laptop chargers, I'll just strip the wire out and scrap it. I'm gonna grab you guys. So this is the top of the pack out. I mean, older Craftsman wrenches. I don't know whose torque wrench that is. Cornwell. Craftsman sockets. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of Craftsman. That's what I've seen a ton of. Pro grade, I think that's going to just be an O'Reilly's brand. Stanley, that's Walmart's brand. Craftsman. So I got to decide if I want to sell these as a lot and see what we get, or try to part it all out one by one. And then just more stuff. That's a nail gun, multiple squares, 25 foot, 30 foot. More than likely, I will sell this all as lots. Like the electrical stuff together, the plumbing stuff together. I do have a 200-foot garden hose by Duramax, which I'll definitely sell. This pack out, I'm sure, is worth something. Have the bottom half of the pack out over there too. Won't open this one up. Just a random case that we started throwing caulk and electrical amp readers and things like that he had for his electrical side. Miscellaneous hardware. Screwdrivers, manual batteries, staple gun, a ton of hardware. I just sell this for 10 or 15 bucks, whatever I can get for it. It's got some router bits, a few other things in it. Probably clean this guy up a little bit, but that is a Milwaukee shop vac. I don't have a hose for it. Don't know how bad that's gonna hurt me, but it's Milwaukee. We'll get something for it. Another power tool, Ryobi 1.5 horse router. As far as that goes, this is much more just random activator, Gorilla Glue, multiple cameras. Some of it's going to be a lot of yard sale stuff, some of it's going to be put on Facebook Marketplace. So this is a Popular Mechanic. That sounds like a Harbor Freight brand. But hand tools locked on that one. Every drawer's full of different brands of hand tools. See, Milwaukee, Craftsman, Stanley, which of course Stanley's not gonna be worth much, but more Craftsman, picks, T-bits. I think that'll be so there's about 4 of those older toolboxes, I would call them. I'm gonna try to sell each one of them just full of their tools. The roll cart I'm gonna list for like 500, and then each one of these smaller ones I'm gonna list for like 200 to see what we get. Do have a Ryobi battery charger, just no batteries on the Ryobi stuff. So do have commercial grade hot dog roller. So there's just a little bit of everything out there. Brittany got planting pots, raised garden bed. There was the tools, garden hoses. She wanted $750 for it. I told her all I could do was $600. She did keep a table and chairs. That she said was a very expensive table and chairs. It's less for me to transport, and that stuff's too big anyways. That's gonna be Brittany's raised garden bed. I don't know why. We have like a 1/3 of an acre garden in the back of the house, but she wants a raised one also. That was it for this trip. Should be getting more tomorrow. Turn the camera back on as I'm unloading it so you can see more of what I got. I do have a good gut feeling this one's gonna be a profitable unit. So far, the last few I've gotten, I've been pretty profitable on, and I cannot complain for this being a side hustle. So keep on liking and subscribing the videos. Maybe someday I'll start making some money on YouTube also, and even have more of a side hustle. Well, I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching, but until I get the rest of the stuff, I'll see y'all later. Okay guys, I'm gonna touch base with you a little bit. We did finish our yard sale. Made about $356, so not too bad for only having stuff priced $10, $5, and $1. The majority of the yard sale stuff that is left is in this corner of my garage. We have another yard sale coming up in June, so we'll hit it hard then. I want to show you a few other things. I'd mentioned that we had bought a storage unit, not on an auction. It was just on Facebook. Gave the lady $600. I'd showed you some of the stuff earlier in this video. I just want to touch base with you and show you what else we got out of there. So we did get the plumbing sink, the big air fryer, there's wheel spacers, a lot of randomness in that sink. I had showed you, I think, the big red toolbox, but then we also got the Keter box, and we got a small pack out. Got this gas caddy. We also got these large flower pots. Brittany is a massive flower and plant lady, so she's gonna put those to good use. We'll keep those. Every one of these 5-gallon buckets I got are full of stuff. Then we did get a job box, which I'm hoping I can get a few bucks for that. It does have some tools in it. But then the big ticket item, I would say, is the roll cart. Roll cart was full of hardware and tools. And I know I can't get to them, but there's a complete pack out set along with another toolbox, along with another hardware set. I don't think I showed you from the first go around. 600 bucks. I posted the tool cart for $450, just trying to base it off of other prices on tool carts, and the red toolbox that is completely full of tools we did price at $225. So if I get bites on those two, made my money back. The rest is all going to be profit. Probably going to take me a little bit longer to sell this stuff than what we normally pull out of storage units, but it was a calculated risk. We'll see if we do this one again. Now, enjoy some video from the yard sale that day. And remember, like and subscribe. We're at, as of right now, 158 subscribers. Our next giveaway is at 500. So we got some ways to go, but I believe in you guys. You got me further than I ever thought we'd be at this point in time. So I appreciate every one of you. Appreciate the views. I really thought we'd come onto YouTube and spend a year getting like 30 or 40 views per video. The last 3 have passed 800. I just truly appreciate that. Enjoy this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. We're getting a storage unit Friday, so be ready for the surprise and the mystery for it to hit this time. Have a good evening. All right, guys. We're here doing our first yard sale from all the storage units here in the past about 5 months. Seen an idea from another YouTuber named Jeebus, Treasure Hunting with Jeebus. So we're doing a partial dollar yard sale. So everything you can see on the gravel is $1. Then we're doing a $5 row and a $10 row over there. We're gonna videotape some interactions with some customers, and we'll see what happens. So far, I think we've made $63. We've only been going for about an hour and a half, so I'm better than I thought I'd be. Stay tuned, and let's see if we sell anything good.
Dad, is this it?
Come on, Brando.
It's really tiny. It's really tiny.
You want me to spell my name for you?
How are you guys?
No, in the back. It's here.
Okay.
Everything down here is $1. That's $5 all the way down to 10.
You, Dad. For you. You.
Thank you.
So can you put me on the tire swing? I mean the horsey. No. Hey. Dad, can you put me in the horse?
Alright, I'm busy right now, Avery. Where's Wyatt? Go see if Wyatt will do it.
She's inside.
And things like that that are matching together, they're $1 for a doll.
Whitney, can you put me on that?
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, Cheryl needs that. Where's your baby?
Right here.
Oh, okay. After you, I want some help. Pushing myself.